We're going to be making a color wheel in the shape of a star for second grade. There are a few materials you're going to need. You're going to need a white piece of paper. You're going to need a set of colored pencils. You need a pencil, an eraser, and a ruler or straight edge. It doesn't necessarily have to be a ruler, but it does need to be a straight item. We'll use the color pencils later, so you can set those off to the side. This is going to be a two-part project, so you have to do the part this week, part next week. The first thing, and we will need a pair of scissors. So the first thing we need to do is we actually need a square piece of paper. So what I need you to do is you're going to take one corner. I'm going to fold it over and line up the edge as best you can, kind of like a triangle. And then what I'm going to do, so take my pencil, and I'm going to use this line, trace it, so I can unfold it, and now if I cut on that line, it should be pretty square. Just set your extra piece off to the side. Okay, next we are going to need to do a little bit of folding. Well, you can actually put your scissors away for that after that. So we need to fold this piece of paper in half, like so. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it in half the other way. Now with all these folds in it, it will get a little bit tougher to move, so take your time and get it lined up. Okay. So that's what marks the middle, so we'll just mark the middle there. Little dot, very tiny dot. Next, what we're going to do is fold the top down to the middle, right on the fold. Then we're going to take the bottom, and it may be easier to turn your paper. This is the bottom here. I'm going to fold that to the middle as well, so it looks kind of like a double doors. Like that. All right. Next, you're going to need your pencil to put a few dots. I'm going to make my dots a little bit bigger so you can see them easier. I need a dot at the very top, right on the fold here, like that. I need a dot, the fold is right here, so I need a dot right here. I'm going to follow that fold all the way to the other edge. And now I have 3 dots. If you look at it, it kind of makes an equilateral triangle, and that's what we need. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to connect the dots. Take the time to actually connect them with the ruler. Close will not look good. You really want it to be right on the dots. Okay, then what I'm going to do is actually turn it so it faces down. And we're going to repeat the process. So I'm going to put a dot at the top. Right there. I'm going to find the fold. If the fold's kind of hard to see, you can refold it real quick. And put a dot here. And I'm going to put a dot here. Then I'm going to make a triangle that overlaps. Take your time, get the dots lined up. Okay, next we're going to need to connect this edge, this dot to this dot. Okay, so just take your ruler and do a good nice job straighten the lines. And do the same thing on the other side. do the same thing on the bottom. This side doesn't need to be done because the edge does it for you. Okay, and then we need to do 2 more lines, and we're going to use the folds that you already have down the middle. We're going to have the one that goes up and down. If it's hard to see, then you just go ahead and re-put that fold right there so you can see it better. Draw that line. This one's pretty easy. You can just go from corner to corner. Like so. Okay. One more thing I would like us to do, very lightly, you're going to label these little triangles here because they're going to help set up everything else for next week. So I need you to put an R at the top. I'm going to make it nice and dark so you can see it, but I want you to do it really lightly. I need O, I need a Y, I need a G, a B, and a V. And that is where we're going to stop for right now.